Okay, so what's scary about Alex's portions now is that now that the sanity meter is fully underway, I'm gonna give it 2 saves just because I like to. Every time you read the tome, you lose sanity, and there's no way to get sanity back with Alex for a long time. So it makes these little sections quite fucking unpredictable and creepy. So let's just watch it. A small shrine of candles. Their placement appears to be very deliberate. Yeah, remember when I read about this? But now it's like that puzzle in Ellia's thing. So I see the sun to the far left, so let's get rid of this too and open it up. Oh, we have a dresser key still, so don't forget that. And what's in here? With the correct sequence of candles being lit, a hidden panel opens. There's a message tube inside. Well, give me the message tube. Found a message tube. Okay. Check. An antique leather-bound message tube, the kind used to transport sealed message scrolls. It appears to be unopened. There might be something inside. Should Alice open it? Yeah. I found a chapter page entitled Suspicions of Conspiracy. Oh.
Your presence is welcomed, Majesty. As always, I am honored.
Our dealings are a pleasure to us both, then.
He lies.
As do we all.
What is this flaw you wish to discuss with us?
My concern is with the other ancients. Xel'lotath, Chattur'gha. Should they unite with Mantarok, they will doubtlessly possess enough power to vanquish even thee.
As darkness abhors light, and light abhors dark, the others will not, cannot join forces.
Mantarok will be bound, and the others will sink into insanity when I return.
As has been foretold.
I was unaware.
There is much you do not know.
And much you never will.
Be certain to retrieve Mantarok's essence. It is necessary to cement our place in your world.
Then what of Charlemagne the Frank? What do you intend for him?
The Frank is an instrument of light. He seeks to unite Europe under his banner.
With this in place, my guardians will be hard-pressed to perform the functions you require.
For your own schemes, Pius. Think of your future.
Then Charlemagne will be removed from the picture.
Make sure he is dead. Or insane.
Or perhaps one, then the other? Just make sure he is removed from power.
Of course. He is as good as dead.
Okay. So, yeah, big of a story element there. It's kind of tough to know what the hell that was about, but let's just go ahead and go to chapter 3. Not much else we can do.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavors of mankind are mere puppetry at the hands of the ancients. Whenever a king vows reform, the ancients move quickly to stifle it. Under the auspices of Emperor Charlemagne the Frank, the new Holy Roman Empire was at the height of its power.
Hanc mit ad dominum et imperatorum nostrum, carolum magnum francum.
Deliver this to our Lord and Emperor Charlemagne the Frank. No one but him must see it. They are words for his eyes only. At once.
What sorcery is this? A spell? I am bewitched. If this was meant for Charlemagne, then what will become of him? I have to warn him of this treachery.
This is where the game gets downright fucking creepy. Magic scrolls like this were often used to transfer messages securely. This one has a strange diagram on it consisting of a pentagonal shape with strange letters at each corner. When Anthony had opened the scroll, something strange happened. That something had been intended for the Emperor Charlemagne. Suspecting a plot against the Emperor, Anthony pledged that he would warn Charlemagne at all costs. Rightio, man. Holy cow. After Anthony briefly describes his mission, the monk informs him that Charlemagne was last seen in the audience with the bishop in the visiting chamber. Okay, well, let's go to the visiting chamber. Muffled voices emanate from inside the bishop's visiting chamber. However, the door is locked, and Anthony will need the bishop's key to enter and gain an audience with Charlemagne. Huh. Yeah, so this is when... Yeah, this game is fucking creepy. Yeah, so what I want to explain a teeny bit about the story. Basically, you got a flashback of that Pius is trying to bring Xel'lotath into the actual human world, human dimension, and to do this, they need to do a series of events. So they need to take control of the European, like the Europe banner, and by doing that, Charlemagne must be stopped. So that's what this part is about. Let's check this coffin here. Detail. A funeral casket made from unfinished wood is not properly sealed and could probably be opened. Should Anthony open the casket? Yeah. Oh, it's a dead person.
Oh my God, what is it?
What happened? This devil's work. We should get out of here.
You have proven what we have feared the most. This poor man has been the victim of great evil. Look how his body has been defiled, as if something has burst out from inside him. Here, take this for your protection. And find the bishop. He must be informed of this horrible discovery.
I got acquired the Skerma sacks. I don't know what the hell. Scamuray? I don't know. Scamuray? Roy? No fucking clue. The Franken-Saxon weapon relies on a hefty blade to deliver deadly cutting and slashing attacks. It does not have a handguard, as it was designed for offensive rather than defensive fighting. So I know that to just not be a bitch and just swing. So what's really cool about this game is that each character you play has different levels of sanity, magic, and health. So if you play like a burly guy, he may have a shit ton of health, hit points, but like 2 inches of sanity meter, or like 1 inch of magic. Or some may have different varying ones, so it's really neat. So we only have one place to go. Up the staircase. So this is interesting. Ellia. Pius Augustus. This I would just refer to as the Hall of Eternal Darkness. You will see all the chosen ones throughout the game be placed here when their eternal sacrifices have to be made. And the floor is screaming faces. And the Tome of Eternal Darkness, passed through time, is always here. And when you get it, you relive the past. Cradled in what appears to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious book. It is bound in human skin and intricately decorated with shrunken bones. It beckons and yearns to be possessed. Should Anthony claim the Tome of Eternal Darkness? Yes. So now that we have that, we actually have the entire thing, and we have a magic spell list. So we can actually do spells very soon. Not just yet, though. Giving it a save here. Well, where else can we go now? Well, actually, what we can do is that we can go back towards this place now, because the Bridge of Eternal Darkness isn't going to stop us this time. Now, what you got to remember is that poor Anthony looked at that scroll that was meant for Charlemagne, and it's some sort of degenerative spell that's slowly fucking turning him into a corpse. So it's kind of fucking creepy to play a character that's slowly fucking becoming a corpse. Faint, warm sunlight filters into the room. From these windows, tiny dust motes drift. Tiny dust motes. Caught in the rays of the dying sun, fighting the growing shadow. Dude, I love dust motes. A blue urn rests upon the shelf. Pick it up. Cool. It's an Ellia urn. While fumbling around, the urn slips from Anthony's stiff fingers, dashing itself into the fragments as it hits the floor. Broken blue urn. Magical rune. Runes are the key element in creating spells. By collecting and combining runes in different ways, different spells can be created. Spells are magical incantations that enhance a character's natural abilities. So, we can try to make... We don't even know what it's yet. We have to identify it. But we can try to make a new spell, but Anthony doesn't have enough components to attempt to research spells at this time. So you've got to create spells, but you learn their ingredients later. Well, I think you can do them on your own, too. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. There is a spell. A mysterious gold medallion rests upon this desk. And this is a spell. A recipe, if you will. Circle of Power. A circle of power describes the amount of power that a spell will have. The more points within that circle, the stronger the spell will be. Okay. I don't think we still can't make a spell. Yeah, we gotta have it. We need one more element, I think. So let's see. We've got bookcases. Sweet. Amongst the tomes and manuscripts, a book brings attention to itself. Oddly pristine on the dusty shelf, it doesn't quite belong. Should Anthony move the book? Yeah. But yeah, dust motes, man. If you sit in like the right room and you see like that sprinkling, like little dots in the sun when the sun's getting close to evening, it's really cool. It's really tranquil, if you say. First enemy. Oh god. He's got something inside of him though. And see how it's a green Xel'lotath type? It's because I picked Xel'lotath as a thing, so I'm going to lose sanity more than anything, so get ready for some fucking freaked out shit. Hopefully I don't scream in your faces. He makes funny fucking sounds. But he's not a fighter, he's just a messenger. Messengers are pricks, or little pussies usually. So, kudos to him. What I think these things do actually is that when they hit you, you lose sanity when they hit you, and hit points. Because it's a Xel'lotath one. So if it was an Ellia one, you'd lose magic and hit points. And if it's Chattur'gha, you lose only hit points, but it's a lot more hit points than regular. So Chattur'gha might be the hardest one. Got a magical rune. Fucking kill you, get my sanity back. And what does this magical rune do? Well, new spell. And you can choose what type of 3 point at once. Let's do 3 points. So let's put Ellia, this rune, and that rune. Didn't work, so I need another rune to make one. So it's kind of cool. There's a little alchemy going on in this game. Boy, I look shitty already. Red eyes. You want to try to save people when you can. Just run up and sacrifice your sanity and shit and hit points for it, because usually they can really help you out because they are easy to die. So it's nice. Oh, I got hit. Fuck. Gotta watch it, because I can't really... I don't have a Chattur'gha necklace. There we go. Get my sanity back, please. Thank you. See something down here. Is that something? Yeah. The area is dark and it's difficult to make out any detail. Perhaps Anthony had a light source. Okay. Grateful for his life, the monk tells Anthony what happened. He was carrying a sacred urn from the baptismal font when he was confronted by the bishop, who was brandishing a large blade and whose eyes burned with an evil fire. Frightened, the monk dropped the urn out of shock and ran. Returning to retrieve the urn, he found only the sword and his bishop left behind. With thanks, he gives the bishop's sword. He gives the bishop's sword to Anthony. So you get a two-edged fucking sword for saving him. So you want to save people whenever you fucking can. Fuck this little scholar marac shit. Give me the fucking double-edged sword. Look at that fucking shit. Yeah, it's a little slower. Actually, it's not that slower, but it's extremely strong. You need to be retarded to not try to save him. But let's equip the torch first and get some light source going on here. There we go. Pieces of the broken green urn that he dropped. One more. The mix function requires the player to combine 2 or more items from the inventory into one. Okay, well, wait until we get the third piece first. we go. And we'll just mix this green urn together. Okay, yeah, we got it. I don't know how you mix pieces of an urn to make a broken urn. That really is fucking counterproductive, if you ask me. Oh, another rune. Interesting. Well, fuck this torch. Let's get that double-edged sword back. See how strong this fucking thing is. Check this out. This is the recipe I'm talking about. Yeah, here we go. Magical Codex. Okay, runes cannot be understood without a codex. Without a codex, runes in your possession will remain in... Oh, never mind. They identify your runes. So, Margamor. Oh, I don't even have a Margamor rune. Maybe it's right here. Bring it on! Incredibly strong. Kind of hard to use in tight quarters, but incredibly strong. Look at that. I look kind of like constipated, actually. Okay. Finish you off, your half little corpse there. Okay, so now we can make a new spell. Let's throw Xel'lotath, Morgamor, and Morgamor. Okay. How about Xel'lotath, this thing, and Magamor? I discovered spell 1. Spell 1. So we don't know it yet. You need to get these certain items to know it. So let's assign it to, you can do it to different things. Let's do D-pad up for right now. Okay. Yeah. So, I can enchant an item. So I guess that would repair it, maybe? So let's enchant this broken urn. Good job, Xel'lotath. I repaired it. Very cool. And the magic meter, obviously. We all know how magic works, so who the fuck cares? Okay, let's enchant this one. Okay. Now we know how to repair shit. Oh god, I'm gonna look worse. Oh fuck. Oh god, you look bad.